Hello everybody, this is Lego My Django, and today I have a very special video for all of you. Today I have my clone army, and this clone army looks very small compared to other big YouTubers out there, but you have to understand that a lot of them accumulate troops or buy them just to make the army bigger for the video. This is just clones that I have accumulated over time of collecting Legos. So basically, let's jump right into it. So I got Jango Fett, the leader of the army, there today. But if we move down here, we have basically kind of a debated, group of people. Is the knight clones that are in the Senate building, and I think they're clones, but not actually the Jango Fett template clones. I could be wrong, but nevertheless, they have clone heads. And basically, I have 3 plain ones back here, but I have a captain one right here that I've also created a little shoulder pad for, if that'll focus there. That's pretty cool. But yeah, they all have clone heads and these regular sniper rifles. And then here's an example of a regular one also. But back to the other clones. So on the end here, I wish I had more of these episode 3 501st troopers, but I only have Rex and one 501st trooper. But here's Rex. You can watch my review of the speeder with sidecar over there if you want to see an in-depth review of him. And this is a legendary trooper that comes with the Walker. Here we have kind of my red squadron. They're not really in the same group. I kind of just made a little bit of a, all of these are not necessarily in the same group or have the same class, but they seem to go together as a squad, so that's why I've made them like that. But we have a ARC Trooper, like a Phase 1 ARC Trooper in front here, with a little arms shop DC 17, or sorry, I think it's a DC 15. Really cool weapon there. Focus here. Comes with a removable scope too, which is pretty sweet. But yep, this is the ARC Trooper. And right behind him I have my attempt at Fox, but I've kind of made more of like a Captain Security Trooper. Kind of like that episode in the Clone Wars. He's in there a couple times. He has this chain gun. He's like a security trooper, except it's like inverted colors, so like the whole helmet's red except for like the spots that would be red on the other troopers is white. But here's kind of my attempt at Fox. I gave him the shock trooper basically chest there. And yeah, he looks pretty sweet. Speaking of shock troopers, I forgot to add them, but they're back here now. And I'm sure you've seen those original episode 3 troopers. And I have 2 red ARC troopers with snipers from Brick Republic. I can't remember exactly. They might be Little Arms or maybe something else. And then I forgot about my episode 3 original clone trooper, and I just decided to set him behind the 501st because he technically is part of that. And so next we have kind of my favorite troopers here. These are the episode 2 remastered figures. Unfortunately I only have 4 of them, but here is the sergeant, of course, from that little command center set that was released pretty recently. But yeah, he has some nice binoculars. That gunmetal mask looks really great on him. And next back here we have, this one came in a poly bag. But he's the light blue clone trooper. He also has gunmetal mask too. Love that head. He has those markings there, which looks very nice. And then we have 2 regular ones in the back. So for the next three, we have Wolf. This guy, he's like Commander Gree, but he's not. And my custom Captain Rex Phase 1. And they're all white troopers, just regular clone troopers in the back. But if you've watched my stop motion, you've seen an example of him. I've just recently refreshed the Sharpie. Not the greatest customization, but it gets the point across. He looks pretty nice anyway. Silver marking there, and I still give him these blasts just because that's technically what he has. If you haven't seen Wolf before, he's pretty sweet. Unfortunately, I've lost the coolest part, which is he has like a cyborg eye, and they actually made that in Lego. My brother might have it somewhere. But yeah, he looks pretty sweet. And then we have kind of this... I'd like to talk about this one for a couple seconds. This one's really weird in the fact that the black on the visor stops right there. This is Clone Wars version, but it almost was like kind of like going to these guys because like it stopped right there and it didn't go all the way to the little breaking point right there. I thought that was pretty interesting, and I think it looks actually better, but that's really weird that they did that. He came in this speeder over here with the bomb squad troopers, and they do not have that same visor printing, so that's very interesting. Oh, I also added a little customized little cape, shoulder cape thing. Next off, we have the 212th Battalion clone troopers. First off, starting with actually the Phase 1 Commander Cody. But this is the actual Phase 1 Commander Cody. I put a little orange thing on him, even though it doesn't belong. My little custom gun for him there. Looks very nice. I really wish I had an orange visor. I did in the stop motion, but unfortunately it crumbled. It fell apart. But he has those orange markings there, and those orange markings right there, which looks very nice. And then in the back here, behind him, we have the new 212th troopers from the Utapau Troopers set. They look very nice. I have a review of that if you want to check that out. And then in the back here, we have the bomb squad troopers that I actually made. I don't know why, but I made custom shields for, and they look pretty nice. They look really good, so those are on them, and they're in the back there. And then next off over here, we have the gunners, the gunner squad. And I kind of made a commander gunner. In the stop motion, he's in there. His name's Gus. But he has a pretty cool visor. In the stop motion, he had a different one. Unfortunately, that crumbled and fell apart. And as you can see, this one isn't doing too well itself, but it looks pretty nice. He's got a walkie-talkie to call in some airstrikes, and he looks pretty sweet. And of course, I decided to put rangefinders on all the gunners since they do need those to like target things. And then over here is kind of like the Misfits squad. We have the ARC Trooper with the stupid visor that looks very misprinted. But yeah, he came in that set over there with the speeder also. And we have two pilot troopers. Pretty hard to come by. I'm pretty happy that I've got two of them. And we have my custom trooper in the back here. Basically like a girl clone, but you know. So that is my clone army. I have a couple, vehicles in the back here, as you can see. The AT-RT, I believe it's called, is in the back there, the new one. And then we got the ARC Trooper turret, the speed car bike with the sidecar or whatever, and this speeder over here, which all have reviews for if you want to check those out. So yes, this is my clone army. of 2014 so far. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys. I've got a lot of clones. Sorry, missed some of them that I had to put in later, but I didn't pick up one of these guys because I'm sure you've seen those before. But yeah, like down below if you guys did enjoy this video, and subscribe for great LEGO content if you're not, on a consistent weekly basis. And yeah, if you want to see a droid army, post in the comments, a droid army video, post in the comments section below. I'm sure I can accommodate you on that. So, yep, this has been LEGO My Django, guys, and I'll see you later.